at us mashing it.
Twinning.
Twinsies. Well.
Oh, you ready, friendo?
This is it. What's up, y'all? This is Buried Treasure. I am Luke. This is Brandon, and we're doing episode 6, the season finale of Loki. It's finally here. There's only 6 episodes. I wish there were more. I really like this show, and I don't really want it to end. And 6 seems like a short amount of, small amount of episodes.
And you know what? I said this about Falcon and Winter Soldier. That was 8 episodes. And what did I say? I feel like this show would have been a lot better if they dropped an episode or 2. So maybe if they did 8, it wouldn't have been as good. Would have been slower and more drawn out and more boring. So I think 6, while I do wish there were 8, I think 6 might have worked out in its favor.
I wish the episode counts for Falcon and Winter and Loki just switched. They could have done what they wanted to do in Falcon in 6 episodes and really expanded on a lot of cool stuff in this one in 8 episodes.
You know, that's a good point. I will say that as much as I've loved Loki, I do feel like it wasn't as chaotic and crazy as we thought.
I mean, looking back, there's a lot of crazy stuff that happened.
But I thought we were going to see like
apocalypses. I have to say, a little nervous that something's going to happen at the end. Whoever the person is going to be somebody that I don't know, and we're going to be like, who's that?
Well, I have a couple theories.
Boba Fett,
idiot. I have a couple theories. I mean, the most popular theory is everyone is saying that it could be. Well, there's a couple big popular. I don't want to say anything. Let's just see. I'm just
worried we're gonna miss something big and cool, and all the reactors on YouTube got it, and we're the only ones that didn't, and then everybody's gonna unsubscribe, and we're gonna owe YouTube money for something.
Yeah, we gotta pay them to be on YouTube.
Yeah, but whatever. Let's just get to it. Let's watch it.
Let's do it.
Put a bow on this thing.
Previously on.
The timekeepers are all that stand between us and full-scale calamity.
For all time.
Always. Changes anything. The changes.
They specifically showed the pen.
Stand between us and full-scale calamity.
For all time.
Why?
Franklin D. Roosevelt High School. That's probably where they snagged him from, I guess. I'm betting. Maybe he was a teacher there or a student or something.
Because that I don't remember that in the show. I probably just glossed over it, but they specifically showed it in this. So they're reminding us of something.
You wouldn't have heard of me.
Let me put you on hold.
Dance off, bro. He's a friend from work. I can do this all day.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, is that just part of the intro now?
I'm further faster, baby.
No, I think this is specific to the episode.
But it lined up with every character.
Did it really?
Yeah. Because first I heard Ant-Man, I think. What's up, Tic Tac? I don't know. I recognized a lot in there, and it started to line up with the character.
I think it's specific to this. I think it's like echoing the timeline.
Right. But
where you go, Tic Tac?
That's how you punish.
You wouldn't have heard of me.
Let me put you on hold.
Dance off, bro. He's a friend from work. I can do this all day.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that did line up
I'm
perfect.
further faster, baby.
We have what's a record.
Jump on that spaceship and get out of
No, it's coach. I'm always
Interesting.
Oh, yeah.
My dream.
experience me.
Motivated by women of the world.
What is life if not love has to do?
I'm alive!
I wonder how much hidden stuff is in that fucking
Oh God,
audio.
I'm already overwhelmed trying to catch it all.
And that's where they are? Jeez Louise. This is gonna
Was
be
that
wild.
the coolest intro of all time? Probably.
This is gonna be
That was probably
wild.
the coolest shit of all time.
Okay, shut up. I was pruned before you even existed. I have been waiting for this moment my entire life.
I was pruned before you even existed. How does she know that? This set is like, oh, jeez Louise!
He who remains.
And who is he?
He created all, and he wants to offer you a deal. Y'all can live the lives you've always wanted. The Battle of New York, silly. How would you like to win? Kill Thanos.
Oh man.
You want the Infinity Gauntlet? Yours. What about you, Missy? How would you like to wake up tomorrow with just a lifetime of happy memories?
This sounds like a good deal, man.
Two Lokis in the same place.
I feel like it wouldn't mean anything though, you know?
Exactly the way you've always wanted.
So you can just make a
And
little
you can
bubble
have it
of
all together.
their heaven and it doesn't mean anything.
It's fiction.
Yeah.
We write our own destiny now.
Oh, sure you do. Good luck with that.
Damn. She's a little shite.
She's a little beach.
Oh yeah. I love it.
Twist and shout, twist and shout.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, baby. Looks like he got
Yeah,
pissed
that
off.
He who remains.
He will revenge. She's still calling me that.
What the
Creepy. Right, well. I like it.
Interesting. Not what I expected. Don't know how I feel
Not
about
what
that.
you were expecting,
Fuck it. He's good.
Right.
Come on. Loki.
And Loki.
Loki.
I said I wasn't to be disturbed.
Well, you're not going to be happy to see me.
Oh snap.
Oh, well, you know, one man's void is another man's piece of cake.
I want some cake.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, Mobius.
Talk
I
to
couldn't
them.
let you get in the way of our mission.
Mission?
100 D90 tonight
Oh,
for some
Yeah, so
stop.
well, that's not going to work out the way you think it is. Now that we know your secret.
What did you do?
That's the high school. Maybe she was a teacher there.
You need to listen to me. What the hell is going on here?
There she is.
Judge Renslayer.
What? That isn't Judge Renslayer. We have a lot to talk about.
Yes, we do.
You've lost. We found you.
Duh. Of course you did.
Damn it.
Oh, a swing and a miss.
What happened to you?
I didn't change.
You didn't change? You betrayed me.
No, you betrayed me. I looked out for you.
What are you doing?
What I need to do.
Wait, stop. Look, maybe we can build this into something better.
You're of no danger to me.
Is that what you think? Let's see.
Damn it, Mobius. Come on, man.
Womp womp.
Yep, you're right.
Jesus.
Back here again. Where are you gonna go?
None yet.
In search of free will. And just who are you?
I've been dubbed many names by many people. A ruler, a conqueror, he who remains, a jerk. But it's not as simple as a name. Before the TVA, a variant of myself lived on Earth in the 31st century. He was a scientist, and he discovered that there were universes stacked on top of his own. Other versions of us were learning the same thing. They made contact, and for a while, there was peace. However, not every version of me was so pure of heart. Some of us knew lands to be conquered. The peace between realities.
I want to hear him say it.
And annihilate the others. I ended the multiversal war. All I have to do is manage the flow of time and prevent any further branches. Hence, the TVA. I keep you safe. If you think I'm evil, well, just wait till you meet my variants. There's two options. One, kill me and destroy all this, and you don't just have one devil, you have an infinite amount. Or you two run the thing.
Why would you give up being in control?
I'm tired.
I'm tired.
Ew.
I'm older than I look.
I think that's not. I think that's
This game
false.
is for the young.
Nah.
You treated real people's lives like some kind of game.
It's not personal.
It was personal to me.
Grow up! Grow up, Sylvie! Murderer! Hypocrite!
Damn.
He's fitting.
What, you didn't see whatever's... You look surprised.
Yeah, something's up.
You didn't see this coming?
I knew everything up to a certain point, and that point was about
Just passed.
8, 9, 10 seconds ago. But now I have no idea how the rest of this is going to go. What's the worst that can happen? You either take over and my life's work continues, or you plunge your blade in my chest and an infinite amount of me start another multiversal war, and I just end up right back here anyways.
It's just another lie. Another manipulation. What are you doing?
Sylvie, hang on a moment.
Well, how about we finish what we started and kill him?
Oh, snap.
He's a liar, Loki.
So am I. And I don't think he was lying. I'm just suggesting we think about it.
And what precisely is there to think about?
Weren't you listening to what he was saying?
You want the throne.
No.
The friend.
That's not it, no. What if by taking him out, we risk unleashing something even worse? All I'm suggesting is we just take a minute to think about it.
Was I thinking trusting you?
I
This whole
mean,
thing been a con?
Really?
Hold on, what? Talk to me. I feel like you're kind of on Sylvie's side, huh?
I understand why she would be concerned. I'm not picking a side, but I understand why she would not trust him. And she said from the beginning, how do I know you're not going to betray me when the time comes? This is
That's true.
literally what she was talking about.
That's true.
So all she's doing is voicing a concern that she already voiced earlier.
Well, yeah, I wouldn't say she's voicing because she's not. Because all he's saying is, let's just talk about it.
That's very true.
And that I'm definitely on his side. Because I'm like, this is you got to think about
Yeah,
this.
you're right. So that's what I'm saying. I'm not picking a side. I'm just saying I understand why she's not like, okay, let's
yeah.
think about it. No, she's still feeling what she was feeling before. At the same time, she is also seemingly ignoring everything he just fucking
Yeah,
spit
exactly.
right now.
Well, because she's obviously like she got
Yeah.
the blinders on, and I don't blame her, by the way. I mean, this has been her life's goal for her whole life. So of course she's going to be like in the moment, just like shocked and like not trustworthy. But
And
it's
she's also
frustrating.
looking at someone who all his life has been a deceptive
lying
piece of
schemer.
crap.
Yeah.
So that's why I understand why she
I think
is concerned.
her position and her reaction to me is justified and makes sense. I just heavily agree with Loki right here, and I'm so frustrated at that she's not like, slow down for a second, bro. if we kill him, we kill him. But let's think about it.
And that's good. I mean, that's the tension that I'm sure they want you to feel.
Yeah, and they're doing it.
I would be a little bit not concerned, but
Well, I mean,
I would have to let go the fact if she was just like, okay, yeah, let's talk about it. If she didn't show a little bit of this, like what she's showing, I'd probably be like, well, that was a little backwards because she's been wanting her entire life to kill whoever is at the end of the road, which is standing right in front of her. So.
Yeah. But I think for me, like, he's telling her, like, that's part of the ultimatum. You can kill me. I don't care. I'm just telling you right now, if you kill me,
it could be a lot worse.
There's literally no reason for him to lie about that. Because
and
I don't
that's
know.
what Loki's saying.
Yeah,
So I feel you.
All I'm suggesting
He's doing a good
is
job.
we just take
Loki's doing a good job
about
at
it.
Even if he is lying, he's doing
I
a good job.
promise you from my heart, this isn't about a throne.
Was I thinking trusting you?
See, like, that right there pisses me off.
This whole thing been a con?
Really?
Yeah, I knew this was going to happen. Yep.
That's what you think of me. Can't you see? This is bigger than our experience.
Why aren't we seeing this the same way?
Because you can't trust,
And I can't be trusted.
and I can't be trusted.
Heyo.
Oh, man. they're going at it.
The cost of getting this wrong is too great.
Fine. Do it! Kill me! Take your throne!
Damn. Wait, what did he say?
No.
He just said no.
No. Super pretty.
Super.
That pissed me off because, like, he doesn't want to kill you. Why
He doesn't. He literally doesn't.
Of getting this wrong.
She's just too in her head. Like, you know what I mean?
Did she delete it? Where'd he go?
Sylvie, stop. Stop.
Oh, snap. That was dope.
Stop.
Damn. Oh.
Chill.
Stop.
Wow.
All I know is I don't want to hurt you.
Damn.
I just want you to be okay.
From the 3.
What do you mean from the 3?
What did I say episode 1?
What?
I've been saying they're gonna kiss, they're gonna be together.
Oh, sure. I mean, they can spoon feed you all that stuff.
I said it way before they spoon fed anything, but that's all good.
Uh-oh.
Aren't you going to beg for your life?
Did it work? Oh.
See you soon.
See you soon? Oh, snap.
Whoa, that's dark. And dope. Well,
Now what?
yay, you won. That's a lot of stuff.
Yep, this is bad. Snap. Damn.
Does he want us to just let them all branch?
At this point, how are we even going to stop it?
We can't! What?
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 It's done, Mobius.
What's done?
Someone is coming. Countless different versions of a very dangerous person, and they're all set on war. We need to prepare.
Take it easy. You're an analyst, right? What division are you from? What are you talking about? Who are you? What's your name?
Boots on the ground now, archives.
Who are you?
This isn't.
Oh, what?
This is a different TVA.
What?
Kang the Conqueror, there it is.
Oh, man.
Yup, that's so sick.
No.
I like that ending. I like it. I like that ending a lot. That's a big ass L though. Because they gonna lock man's up.
Oh, man. What?
So what do you think? What would you have done? Would you have killed mans or taken
Oh,
over?
no, dude.
Here's the thing, I would have not wanted to kill him.
I wouldn't
It's-
have wanted to
it's-
take
it's-
up the mantle, though.
Exactly, and because I got shit to do. You know what I mean? I don't want to do that. You know what I mean? Listen, I got a YouTube channel. I got music. But no, I mean it's either you're unethical for controlling one timeline and not allowing others to happen, or you're unethical if you allow other timelines to happen where there's more rulers who are, like he said, sure, I'm evil, you got me, but there's a lot worse out there.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like, what's the lesser evil? And Sylvie made her decision on her selfishness, which I can't blame her.
You can be mad about it, though. That's just because it's frustrating.
Mm-hmm. Well, I was just more mad that she wouldn't just take a second to like, let's think about this.
No, I'm just saying, like, you're like, I don't blame her. And I'm not saying you, I'm just saying you, like,
In general.
one can be mad at her for
Oh.
though, regardless of not, I can't blame her, but it's still,
Frustrating.
yeah, it still sucks.
Booked? Oh.
Season 2, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, the theme's the best part of the score, I think. I don't know if she wrote this or if it came from something else, but whoever did this, I'm assuming it's the composer of the show. I love this thing. Yum. That's a big old bummer, but makes good for good television.
Are you disappointed at who was at the end of the line and like?
I'm disappointed not in who it was
and how it.
Because also that's what everyone's been speculating for quite a while.
That it was Kang the Conqueror.
Yeah.
King?
Kang, K-A-N-G. That's everyone speculating, and I kind of felt like that was the case, but I was like, let's see.
What was showing that it was him?
Well, at the end there, he was wearing, in that statue, it was more of Kang's traditional.
Yeah, but
outfit.
like even before that, because you said people have been speculating for a while.
Oh, just because he's a time traveler, and there's other elements of his history and you know, like his background that would make it make sense.
The only time that came up once was when in the episode where Eliath was there. Somebody commented on our video saying that that's like a this. Well, I forgot the word. Eliath is a this like Kang the Conqueror. So that's the first time that I got wind of that. But I'm just curious if there's other things sprinkled throughout this that if you were to go back, you'd be like, yeah, that was a sign that was Kang. That was...
The biggest thing is the time traveling thing, because there's different iterations of Kang, obviously. And in basically every iteration, he kind of is a conqueror and he controls stuff and whatever. And then also, when they showed the Timekeepers the first time, which was only like 2 episodes ago, I think, right? The 3 Timekeepers.
That was episode 4, I think.
Was that 4? I can't remember if it was 4 or 5. Regardless, they had a resemblance to Kang in the face and then a little bit in the wardrobe, kind of, you know. So, I don't know, there's just little things here and there that, I mean, you know how people are, they speculate with even the tiniest bit of information.
Sure.
So, but the reason why I never went in on that theory is because I just felt like I didn't think, don't come for me, I didn't think they were going to waste him on a show. I thought Kang would be someone who would be in the cinematic and the big screen. Let me put it like this, because this is a part of the cinematic universe. But I thought he'd be on the big screen and a bigger deal. And it is a huge deal, but it's not as monumental. Okay, how do I say this? On paper, it's just as monumental, if not possibly more than Thanos and the Infinity Stones. But like in terms of like production value, again, granted, I know this is Marvel and it's Disney and whatever, but still a TV show doesn't quite have the grandeur of a movie. So I felt like they would have saved it for the movies. But either way, I'm not, so to answer your question, I'm not disappointed that it is Kang, and I'm not disappointed in how it played out. I am a little disappointed. Well, I shouldn't say disappointed. It just wasn't what I was hoping or expecting with his like attitude.
Yeah.
That kind of was like, I don't know if I'm liking this.
Yeah.
But I did appreciate it at the very end when he was like, look, I'm gonna keep it a buck. Here's the situation. It's up to y'all. And then when she's about to kill him, he was like, okay. Like,
see you soon.
Yeah, this is exciting. This is all new to me. Like, it was cool to see him be like, I've never experienced this. So this is cool.
A couple things. First, what you said about wasting him on a TV show, for lack of better words. Because I get what you mean.
Yeah.
Do we know who the villain is, who the big baddie is going to be in the Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness?
Okay, so to my knowledge, again, definitively no. Although
any hints of things that you've heard?
Yeah, but Kang was kind of one of them, but that was like a very unsubstantiated like thought.
So I think that this is just
shoehorning.
I don't know what that means. But just an introduction to Kang the Conqueror, because he even said, I am me, but there are way worse versions of me.
Right.
And if you kill me, they're coming. I've been keeping them at bay. So I think what you said, the nicer, not so bad version is right here to introduce
the big
him.
Bad.
But they're going to have the big baddie come
in
a movie.
In the Multiverse of Madness, which we just saw.
saying multiverse. So I'm thinking that in Doctor Strange, the big baddie, you're going to get that, okay, Kang the Conqueror is the big baddie, because we're going to get the very evil version of this guy. So yes, it's still him, but it's not the big bad one. He deserves a movie. Kind of thing.
Right, yeah.
And it could also tie in with Spider-Man.
Yeah, everyone's been saying that too.
Because Doctor Strange is going to be in that too.
Right,
and there's already
all these rumors.
Multiverse stuff in that one. So I think it's going to all collide. And Kang, would you say that Kang deserves, I think you did say that, Kang deserves to be the type of villain that Thanos was.
Yes,
okay, so I think that all the next movies and all the next shows are going to be around the fact that Kang
is the next big bad, or a next big bad.
Which is kind of shit, because he's not shitty. Not shitty in that it's just, it sucks for these heroes because he's a bad guy and you're going to have different iterations of that same bad guy over and over and over and over again. So if you bop one, there's still an infinite amount of other ones who are potentially worse than that one, you know? So imagine having to deal with multiple Thanoses, you know, and essentially that's what's going to be happening. So that, I think, just to respond to your what kind of don't like that he could be wasted on a show, but I think they're starting him or shoehorning, I guess, whatever that means. I don't know what that means.
Like shoving it in, like putting it, like just slipping it in there.
Ooh, that's hot.
But no, that's a good point. I actually like what you said. That's actually a really good point. And if that is what happens, that's dope. I like that a lot.
I was really, because this has all been about time and multiverse, so I've been thinking of Doctor Strange constantly. Yeah. And yesterday they were showing it on TV. And
showing what?
Doctor Strange.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm like,
they're starting
is that a coincidence?
They took that marketing level, of the thing, went,
is that a coincidence? I don't know. No. So I was kind of anticipating what if Doctor Strange showed up in this last episode. So I was waiting for it and he didn't show up and I was kind of bummed. So when they were having a conversation and he's like, what was that? And he ended up saying we passed the threshold. I thought
Doctor Strange was showing up.
And I was like, oh, he's here.
You know, it's so funny. It's so funny.
I thought he was going to show up.
It's so funny because as they were in there talking to, I'm sure Kang, as they're talking to Kang, I thought like, man, like I wish Doctor Strange was here because it seems like his kind of shit. Which again, But anyway, I was thinking that I was like, no, I'm not going to say it because
I was waiting for him to show up and help them,
or something.
Or maybe what if he was like in charge of all this stuff because he's trying to keep the order and I don't know. It's just crazy. Another thing that you said that I was thinking is his attitude, Kang's attitude. Now, I don't know because I've never read any of the books, none of the comics. I don't really know anything about this character, so I don't know if he in the books, in the comics, has that type of flippant, attitude.
In the very little I've read, in the animated movies I've seen, in the cartoons that I loved, that I read, I have never experienced a Kang like that. Okay. They're always very serious, very stoic,
grandiose,
and very
So I think that they could have done the same thing with him being like that. And like ominous and and all-knowing and sophisticated and you're just pawns in my whatever, blah, 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 but something worse is coming. And still give him the ultimatum. It still could have been all that, but without this weird kind of...
I don't disagree because he said he was eons old, and I'm thinking, I don't know if you keep that spunk. Listen.
Yeah.
I'm 30 years old and I'm more dead inside than he is. So I don't know.
I'm just saying that the way the character was portrayed, it just didn't feel right. It didn't vibe with me. It didn't feel like all-knowing, and I get it. There's that juxtaposition of complete control, all-knowing power and knowledge, but he's like this kind of
whimsical.
And I understand that, but it just didn't hit for me personally. That juxtaposition just didn't sit with me. I didn't like it, and I felt like they could have still pulled off the same exact thing with not him being whimsical or flippant and like that. What we were anticipating him to be, I think they could have still pulled off the same thing. So
I didn't mind it, but I agree with you.
But I feel like it lent to why I feel a little let down with the finale. For some reason, I feel like just didn't stick the landing. It just didn't stick the landing. It gave us everything and more of what I felt like I wanted, but for whatever reason, it was just a little. And I really think it's just because of how the character was portrayed. Which is, it sucks to say that. It sucks that that's the reality. Maybe if it was a different universe, a different multiverse.
Yeah, we'll get that serious.
Yeah. So a Luke in a different dimension, in a different universe right now is saying the opposite. Like, that was rad.
That was the best thing I've ever seen.
They did it!
So, and I've said it from the beginning, and I always will. Again, I love Marvel. I do.
Yeah.
I've been I'm not huge, but I've been a Marvel fan since early 2000s, before this MCU took off and became the big thing that it is. That's not important. The only reason why I'm saying that is because I love Marvel, I do, but I definitely am a DC fanboy. That's my fave. I love them both. You're gonna catch me at every midnight showing or whatever for either one. But growing up, I always gravitated toward DC because, again, the way Marvel is now is essentially kind of how DC was in the 90s, 2000s. They just ran between Batman and Superman. They ruled the superhero world. Captain America was a joke. Iron Man was nobody. Thor was nothing. The Hulk and Spider-Man and the X-Men were basically like
Probably Spider-Man, yeah.
all that to say, it's funny because both DC and Marvel have always had the multiverse thing going on.
Oh, okay.
They've always had multiverses. That was one of DC's biggest things. Like in the comics and even in a lot of the animated stuff, when you heard multiverse as a comic book fan, you thought DC. You didn't think Marvel.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Because again, Marvel had it, but they didn't really lean into it like DC did and has. And it's funny because I've been seeing a lot of tweets of people saying this. Basically saying like Warner Brothers really dropped the fucking ball, man. Marvel beat them to the punch. I mean, they beat them to the punch in every way since the MCU started, but I mean, that was your one, in my opinion, the multiverse thing, the concept, that was the one thing to get you on the map, the ticket to get you up here and compete, and you missed it. You missed it. Because I would say up until now they've been flirting with it, but I think after this now, I mean, it is stamped. And so now from here forth in the future, to the average person who's not a comic book fan or just likes the movies and isn't deep in the lore, they will now associate. Marvel did it first. Yeah. Which again, they both have done it for decades, but again, like I said, DC, that was like, you know, their thing, you know. So.
Got it.
Interesting. I don't know. It's a bittersweet feeling because I love seeing it. I love where it's going. I can't wait to see what happens with Doctor Strange and Multiverse of Madness. That's the Phase 4 movie I'm most excited for, but as a DC stan, I'm just a little
you're sad about the lost potential.
Loss of potential, yeah. It's a sting, but in another universe, DC's doing it, and Marvel's falling, and
that's crazy. Man, our universe sucks.
Yeah, fuck this universe.
Nah.
I'm broke and fat and stupid and losing my hair and ugly. I got a big penis though, so. And DC's taking the L. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, now with this whole multiverse thing, there's really no
blank checks everywhere.
This person gonna show up here, this person can show up here, this person can show up anywhere.
And it cannot be the person that you think it is. It's the different person in a different room.
What if, because they haven't released any trailers or anything. They're not there, right?
So I think it's coming very soon, though.
I think they're going to release a trailer within like a month or so. I don't know when it's scheduled to be released or anything, but I'm thinking that the Multiverse of Madness is Doctor Strange reacting to this, what just happened.
Oh, yeah.
So he sees or feels all this stuff, and he springs into action, and that's the start of the movie.
Yep. That would make a lot of sense. Well, that was fun, man. That was really cool.
It was a very enjoyable show. It really, really was, because it was just a wild ride, and it took me out of the world I'm living in right now, and I feel like that's the purpose of these these stories.
And for me, again, the season shot up to the top in the beginning, and I will say it was a very slight and slow decline the whole way through, but it still ended high for me.
Yeah, in the grander scheme of things, it was still sustained after that immediate.
Yeah, like
this is amazing.
The threshold of I don't like this show, it was always above that the whole time. It just
we're always within the red line.
Yeah.
How did y'all like it? So, are you fine with Kang? Are you happy it was Kang the Conqueror at the very end?
Or an iteration.
Or an iteration of it? Are you a little let down, or were you not vibing with the way the character was portrayed, kind of like I feel, and I think Brandon
feels? A little bit. Not as strongly as you, but I feel
Yeah. Do you feel that way too? Like, there's a lot of stuff we can talk about now in the comments, so hit us up, let us know, and we love chatting with you guys and speculating and having discussions about what we've seen, so let's talk about it in the comments, or you can hang out with us live and we can talk about it on Twitch. We stream Monday, Wednesday, and Friday evenings. Twitch.tv/verytreasure. We'll talk all about this stuff. We'll get into it there. Otherwise, hit us up in the comments, like the video, subscribe to our account if you're not already subscribed, because we're doing stuff like The Boys, which is, we just watched the season finale of The Boys, season 2 finale. And holy crap.
What a ride.
Oh my goodness. So that's coming out very, very soon. So subscribe if you want to see that. Catch up if you haven't seen any of the other stuff. And wait around because we got a lot more stuff coming. All right, y'all. Peace. What now?
I don't know. I'm really thinking
Loki's over. Boys is over. We can go back to One Punch.
Yeah, we got One Punch, which I'm excited for that. I am.
Yeah.
But I just, as much as I enjoy One Punch, it's not like Loki or The Boys for me. So
it's not.
We have nothing that I'm like, okay, I can't wait to go do that. Also, Invincible.
Oh, that's right, Invincible.
Oh no, they're gonna be mad at us. It's good. It is good. It's just not. It's just
Unfortunate for Invincible, we started at the same time we started Loki. We started at the same time we started Boys Season 2. So kind of the wink
of those
in
three.
The chain,
Yeah.
You know? Black Widow, but I ain't got no money.
$30. Are you kidding me?
So we're going to have to wait on Black Widow.
Yeah.
I don't know what else to do, man. I guess we could just start vlogging.
Yeah. I think we're going to have to.
Nobody cares about our life.
I don't care about my life.
I don't care about my life.
Oh, well.